this is new. I am in a new place. Yes, I have moved. This is going to be just a little bit of a whisper ramble just because I'm still trying to gain my footing with getting things unpacked and getting my props and things like that. So in the coming days, you'll see videos get progressively more and more, I guess, roleplay-ish. I don't have I have some props available, but not a lot of them. So please excuse me on that. But hey, we're here. We made it, and I wanted to just go on a whisper ramble, maybe a little bit about the move, a little bit about some of these struggles of moving. As some of you may know, moving is not fun, but I think it might be a little bit different for me. So, as you know, as some of you may know, I am a video game collector. But that's not all I collect, unfortunately. I collect any kind of old media, records, cassette, VHS. I have a very small Blu-ray and DVD collection. I'm not really that much into that. VHS used to be a lot bigger, but I actually left a lot of that stuff at my parents' house. CD. I like CDs. Some of you may remember my favorite CDs video from a long time ago. God, that was in 2020, wasn't it? Oh, Jesus. I feel old. It wasn't even that long ago. But it's a lot to move all that. Especially when you don't have movers. I didn't get movers. Movers, it would have been a piece of cake to back the stuff up, and then they do it all for you, right? But I wasn't paying for that, and so I got some friends together, and we did it. And let me put it to you this way: the day of moving, we started at 6 a.m. and we did not finish moving things into the new place until 4:30 p.m. So a little over 10 hours it took, and that's just moving the stuff. That's not unpacking. That was literally just taking stuff from one place to the next. That took 10 hours. So as you can imagine, that was not very fun. And I actually was really pressed for time because I don't know if you noticed the new upload schedule. I am recording videos in advance to upload daily. I've been doing daily uploads, and actually I couldn't find. I knew it was in my mess of boxes somewhere, but I couldn't find the recording equipment. And every box I picked up, I felt like it was just more video games. So I started to really kind of stress out. I was like, all right, what do I do? Like, I have a video to make. So actually, this video is gonna release July 2nd, and I'm actually recording this July 2nd. So it was actually in a few hours this is gonna go up. So really kind of crunching time there, aren't we? Oh yeah, okay. Actually, this setup's a lot better because I can actually see how long I've been recording for on the monitor over there. It's a little blurry because my eyesight's horrible, but I can make out what it says. So that is extremely helpful. So in case you're all wondering, my variety channel, I will be coming back to that soon. I'm probably just gonna start with the game room tour on there. On my time back because, the funny thing is that in my variety channel, every game room tour I've done has been in a completely different space. The first two, so 2020 and 2021, were in two different rooms in my father's house. 2022 was in my old apartment, and 2023 will be here. So I just can't catch a break. Excuse me. And unfortunately, had a similar amount of boxes that I had when I first moved into my old apartment, and I said, "Oh, this will be fine. I have a similar amount of boxes, so we'll be all right." No, because believe it or not, in the year that I lived there, I accumulated so much more. It's a blessing and a curse, collecting things like that. It's very fulfilling. It's very like it's a hobby, right? So it keeps your mind off things. Unfortunately, when it comes time to move everything, it's a pain in the ass. Pardon my French. It was awful. So, but it's done. Well, no, I'm not even done unpacking yet. As soon as I found my recording equipment this morning, I'm like, all right, we gotta sit down and make a video because the video's getting out today. In case you're wondering, I'm uploading one normal video and one short a day. And that seems like a lot, but really the shorts are so easy to make, and it doesn't hurt, right? I consider regular videos and shorts to be kind of different things, and the reason I consider them to be different things is because they're in two different tabs on my channel. So I figured, people that just want to come for the shorts, they can come for the shorts. People that want the regular size videos, they can come for regular size videos. People that want both, they're both there. Now, is that replacing regular 1 minute videos? Like my most popular fastest cranial nerve exam, which has accumulated over 1.1 million views. Thank you, by the way. Is that going to replace that style of video? I don't know. That's still something I'm kind of on the fence about, because they do very well in that format, but it just kind of feels like it's taking up a space that could be a longer video. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because I have no problem doing whatever you suggest, as long as I agree with it. I'm always open to suggestions. I'm always listening. I don't respond to a lot of comments, and you probably noticed that. But I do read every single one that I get, and I thank you all so much for the support over this past week. The reason I don't respond to comments that often, and sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't, it's just my social anxiety. Talking to people, and I'm not going to go on the whole thing about this, but just talking to people like that, it kind of stresses me out, because like, what if I say something and they don't like it, which I guess they can't, a thank you couldn't really hurt, but what if it does? It won't, but that's just how my mind works. I'm thinking to myself, like, what if I respond to this person and they hate me and they don't want to talk to me, or they unsubscribe or whatever. I know that wouldn't happen, but my brain doesn't know that, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Or my brain knows that, but my anxiety doesn't. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. It's. But I do read every single comment I get, and I really, really do appreciate it. All the support I've been getting. You all seem to really enjoy these uploads. And I thank you for that. But God, I'm not even done unpacking yet. I'm thinking about how awful unpacking is. For those of you, I don't know if I said it in this video or not. I don't think I did it. For those of you that think it is, I have 1,270 video games, and that's just video games. That's just the games. That's not counting. That's not counting music. That's not counting movies. That's not counting video game toys, because I'm not a big toy collector, but I do collect toys that relate to video games, like Mario toys, things like that. Not counting that. So I'm just kind of thinking about how awful it's gonna be to have to unpack all of that stuff. It's gotta get done, right? I did get all my shelves up in the area where I want them, so thank God for that. That was a day. Not really. That was a little less than a day. And also, in case you're curious, right next to me right now is actually a Sony Trinitron. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's just a big giant box TV, CRT TV, tube, whatever you want to call it. It's massive. I think this model's a 32 inch, and it probably weighs 350 pounds, and it's awkward. So imagine trying to get that off a second floor apartment, which is what we had to do. My old apartment was on the second floor, and it was a nightmare. That was the hardest part of all of it. Oh, absolutely all of it. That was the worst. Wow, that was really bad. But I knew as soon as we got that done, there would be smooth sailing from there, and it wasn't. But I mean, tried to be smooth sailing from there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do a little bit of whisper ramble. In a new place. Wanted to tell you a little bit about some of my struggles of moving. Moving is never easy, ever. It never is. Unfortunately, sometimes it's got to be done. And I'm not going to go into the reason why it was done, but it's a whole thing. But I'm here. I made it. This place is massive, much bigger than my last place. And it's really, really nice. The only thing is, and I'm going to apologize for this now, and I'll apologize in every single one of the descriptions of the videos I make while I'm here. There's no air conditioning. Well, no air conditioning yet. We gotta get air conditioners. I have to get air conditioners. I don't know why I said we. I gotta get air conditioners, and yeah. So I'm gonna apologize for it now. If you see me sweating, that would be why. Because it's so hot in here. I don't know if you can hear the ceiling fan. If you can't hear the ceiling fan, I'm sorry. But that's got to be on so I don't suffocate. Because I feel like I am when I'm out of this room. So yeah, thank you all. Thank you all for sticking with me. I'm glad you're enjoying the uploads. Stay tuned for many more. Yeah, and I'll see you later.